Hello guys, welcome back to another Logan video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a comparison between the Warden helmet and the Tarantula helmet. In today's video I'll be doing overworld test in the graveyard and dungeon test in a couple of 4-7s. But at the end of the video I will give my final verdict on which I think is better for the money and which is worth more for how expensive these helmets are. As you know, the Warden helmet is much more expensive than the Tarantula helmet. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. We are so very close to 300 subscribers. That would be amazing if we can hit it off this video. But the like goal is going to be 50 likes for today's video. Hope we can reach it. Hope we have a good video. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Yeah, let's get right into this comparison. Alright guys, so we are in the graveyard. As you can see, this is a Tarantula helmet I'm going to be showing today. And this is going to be the Warden helmet I'm going to be showing today. As you can see, I have a Legion. There's no one around me though. You're not always going to have people around you to get a Legion buff. Right. But let's start with the Tarantula helmet. So this Tarantula helmet, got my Livid Dagger. If you want to see the stats, 924 strength, 763 crit damage, and I have the 400 speed. Alright, so front stab, 199k. Front stab again, 199k. So it's around 199k, 200k around. A backstab is 397k with the Tarantula helmet. I also wanted to mention I am using a Tiger Pet, if anyone's wondering. Level 100 epic. So that test over, let's get right into the Warden helmet test. As you can see, these are, that's what it is. 221k, that's pretty good damage. It is like a 22k damage increase, but for like 200 mil. Let's try and get a backstab here. 443k. This is very good damage, I will say. The other 3 sets of armor I'm using are these Necron armor and Max Door boots, of course. So the damage is very good, but I do have to mention, you can only have a maximum of 200 speed unless you have something like a Black Cat Pet, because a Black Cat Pet will boost. I think it increases the cap of your speed by 100 when the Black Cat is level 100. And if you want to see the ability on it, is brute force, halves your speed but grants 20% base weapon damage for every 25 speed. So I'm assuming also with this, if you have a better weapon than a Livid Dagger, it will scale a lot more, because Livid Dagger isn't the best weapon for base stats. But if you have something like a giant sword, they'll probably scale more and you'll do even more damage when you have a Warden helmet. But this is the overall test. As you can see, 221k with the Warden helmet, and then, oh, that was backstab, 199k with the Tarantula helmet. Let's get right into the dungeon test. One thing I also wanted to mention is when I'm wearing the Tarantula helmet, these are my stats. As you can see, 775 defense, 623 strength, 708 crit damage, 100% crit chance obviously, and 2,432 health. Now when I put on the Warden helmet, I get a health increase, slight defense increase. I think the strength stays the same, not sure. And I don't know, I think the crit damage is like around the same. The strength and crit damage are around the same with both, but you are going to be more tankier when you're wearing the Warden helmet. Just wanted to mention that before we get right into the dungeon test. Alright guys, so we are in the dungeon with the Tarantula helmet. Let's see the damage test. I'm also playing Archer, by the way, just want to mention that. The Zombie Knight, 5 mil, 7 mil. I do have Soul Eater on, so it's going to differ. It's around like, I would say like 5 to 7 mil, maybe. It's probably good. Now if I put on the Warden helmet, 10 mil, 10 mil, 7 mil, 7 mil, 6 mil, 5 mil. So one thing I will say is the Warden helmet isn't starred, right? But one thing I will also say is Warden helmet is not practical at all for dungeons, as it does half your speed. So it's like impossible to clear. So I would say Warden helmet is not good for dungeons, and I would honestly prefer a Tarantula helmet if I was doing dungeons. That's just my personal opinion. But alright, let's go right to the final verdict. Now, in my opinion, obviously, looking at the prices of these, you could obviously tell. Look how expensive Warden helmet is. Like, that. This isn't even how good mine is. Mine is around like here. It's like this, like kind of like this. It's 250 mil. A Warden helmet is around 250 million coins, while a Tarantula helmet is very cheap, and mine isn't even very good. Like, mine is 5-star, but it's probably around like, yeah, 5-star. It's like 4.5 mil. Super duper cheap, and it is like not even close to how expensive Warden helmet is. Now, my final verdict on the Warden helmet versus Tarantula helmet is, I personally, at my stage in this game, would prefer a Tarantula helmet because of the price. The Warden helmet is very expensive. Yes, it is better, but it is very, very expensive, and I feel like the Tarantula helmet is better for the price compared to the Warden helmet. And you also have to think you have to do a lot of grinding to get to Revenant tier 8. I did a lot of grinding during Aatrox to get to this. But yeah, I feel like the Warden helmet is better for late game players, but people who are like beginning stage, like mid game, I feel like the Tarantula helmet is just better for the money. And I feel like yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just better for the money than the Warden helmet, because the Warden helmet is 250 mil and the Tarantula helmet is literally 5 mil. I feel like you could go and spend 250 mil on something much better than a Warden helmet. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you drop a like and drop a sub. Turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time I make a new video. And peace out.